Good afternoon, everybody. Today I went to the farmer's market and I only sold one item. I was selling eggs and I was selling homemade pancake mix and I was selling bread and muffins. And I sold one muffin while I was at the market for 2 hours. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you about the month of May and what you probably could be planting if you haven't already. It says on my calendar here for the month of May, you should be planting beans, snap beans, like the yellow wax beans or the green beans, those kind of beans, and lima beans, if you want lima beans, cucumbers, collard greens. I got some of my cucumbers planted, but I need to get the Stivers Homestead. They use pallets and they put like a V, like a tent, and they they put some netting or chicken wire or something on the pallet. While it's on an angle, look like a little V, and they put that chicken wire across the top of it so that the cucumbers can grow up that chicken wire, and it fills that whole pallet with cucumbers, and then underneath it, in inside the under that roof, you can put buckets of or if you don't want buckets, do the ground of things that need shade, like your cabbage, your cauliflower, or stuff like that, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. I think I mentioned them. Your brassicas, because they can't handle the heat, so that shade helps out a lot. So I'm going to be planting some of that uh, ASAP. The only problem is the pallets are so heavy I have to drag them. And my husband's not here to help me, so I will be lifting. They can't lift. I'll be dragging them and trying to get it. And hopefully I can have it done before he comes back home and he can see that I did it myself. Don't want him to think that I want him to do everything. I try to do it all. Okay, where am I at? Collard greens and cucumbers, and then eggplant if you haven't already planted that, and melons like your mush melons, your cantaloupes, your watermelon, your uh, honeydews, and things like that. Let's see, melons. And then you should be able to start harvesting some lettuce by now if you had it planted in late March, early April. I got mine late April, early May. So mine probably won't start harvesting till the end of May if it don't die from the heat. I hope it don't, because I really want some salads. Because on those hot days I don't feel like cooking, so you just make a salad. Okay, lettuce. Then you can plant your peppers, your bell peppers, your red peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, green peppers, banana peppers, brown chocolate peppers, jalapenos, habaneros, ghost, all those peppers. Let's see, there's a whole bunch of them I probably didn't mention, so anyway, there's a whole bunch of peppers. I just got mine in the ground. And okra, which I'll be planting today. I'm planting at least one row, if not two, okra. But I want to make sure I have room for everything I want to plant in my garden. It takes up a lot of space. Okay, and you should be able to start harvesting some radishes soon if you planted them in late March, early April. But it's with this cold weather everybody had in February, pretty much everybody, it kind of messed up having your gardens on time. So everybody, that's planting a garden will be having a hard time to get it done properly. So we're all going to be behind, but hopefully the plants will still grow and give us the food that we want to have. Let's see. Pumpkins can be planted in May, the whole month of May, anytime during that time. And whatever this selfish SESALSIFY, I have no idea what that is. So I won't be growing it. But if you grow it, May is when you're supposed to plant that. You can start harvesting green onions from your onion sets. You'll be starting to harvest your peas at the end of May. I didn't plant peas this year because I didn't get them in the ground in time. I had some King Tut peas, and I didn't get to plant them, so maybe I'll plant them in the fall at the other house, since we're having our well, I don't know. We probably can plant. I don't know. It says here plant peas for the fall. It don't say you can plant peas in the fall, but I suppose you can plant it at the same time you plant your lettuce and your spinach and things. Anyway, that's peas. You should be able to start harvesting your spinach. Sweet potatoes can be started towards the end of May. This is for the area I live. I don't know about each farmer, homesteader, gardener has different zones where they can plant. So this is just where I live. I don't know where you live. Or if you're planting. But sweet potatoes all during the month of June and towards the end of May. So I'm going to get me some sweet potato slips, because mine didn't give me very many, which is sad. So I have to go purchase them this year because I want sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. Let's see. I hope I can get 40 pounds of sweet potatoes. One time I planted sweet potatoes and didn't get anything. My husband called them rats and turds because it looked like little mice and looks like little turds. But we didn't get any sweet potatoes hardly at all. Not even enough to make one mess of sweet potatoes. So he went to the store and bought me a box of sweet potatoes, 40 pounds. So we had sweet potatoes. And this way, hopefully I can grow and get that many potatoes out of our own garden. It'd be awesome. And you can plant sweet corn in May. And when I plant my sweet corn, I'm going to put my pole beans beside the sweet corn so they can grow up the corn, help keep the raccoons out of the corn. And I'm also going to plant the squash that has vines that go everywhere. Like zucchini mainly is like a bush, so you can still plant it in there, but you want like the butternut squash or the acorn squash or the spaghetti squash, the things that goes out all over the place. So that way you plant it near the corn, in the corn beds, and it goes out where the critters that try to come in, like the raccoons, deers, or whatever. Raccoons don't like pricklies. So if you plant that squash around the outside edge of your beds, maybe a few on the inside, it can grow around inside there, and the raccoons will hopefully stay out because they don't like the pricklies. They don't like being poked by those prickly, pokey leaves that those squash plants have. And hopefully I can get some corn this year. And you also can plant your squash, it says, and then your tomatoes. So what I have left to plant this month will be okra, pumpkins, watermelon, cantaloupes, corn, sweet potatoes, and squash and tomatoes. So I have a lot to do. And if you follow me on Mondays, I have garden time, and you'll be able to see my garden, how it turns out each week. So anyway, that's what I have for you today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.